Since Call of Duty World War II was announced earlier this year, the extremely dedicated portion of COD fans, aka the biggest sweat fiends, were all curious as to whether Sledgehammer Games would include a secret kill streak like the Moab from Modern Warfare 3 or the DNA bomb in Advanced Warfare in their new game. You know, the 25 kill plus kill streak, which upon grasping inscribes your gamertag into the history books. Legend. So that's what we're going to be looking at in this video, how to get the secret kill streak in COD World War II, but first let's see how said secret kill streak was discovered. As we got ever closer to the launch of World War II, there were rumours about a possible atomic bomb kill streak, which I can think of a couple reasons why Sledgehammer wouldn't include that, but on the 31st of October, just a few days before release, Michael Condrey, the studio head of Sledgehammer Games, and public enemy number 1 right now, responded to someone on Twitter asking, "Hello Mr. Condrey, please put a nuke kill streak in World War II with if." And if I say if we were to design a hidden streak in COD World War II, it would take much more work than a nuke, referring to the 25 kill god of all kill streaks, the nuke in Modern Warfare 2. Wait, is this chump saying the nuke in Modern Warfare 2 was easy to get? I'll have you know, I worked my balls off trying to get those 7 kills for the Harrier strike, and then the chopper. Wait, maybe he has a point. So it's basically confirmed there's a big daddy of a kill streak lurking in the bowels of this game, just waiting for the chosen one to unlock it. Is it 25 kills? 25 gun kills? 30 gun kills? Well, after release, these came and gone with no hidden streak to be found until a Reddit post appeared exposing the details of how to get the V2 rocket in COD World War II. Let's get into that. To get yourself a V2 rocket, you have to prestige all 5 divisions at least once. Yes, this includes Armoured and Expeditionary, so this kill streak is already separating the sound-minded casual players from the absolutely insane, perspirating tryhards. If you are not any of those, this kill streak isn't for you. Once you have your 5 divisions prestiged, congrats, you now have access to this kill streak. A virtual bouncer has just let you pass the red velvet rope into the VIP area of the club. Now all you have to do is go on a 25 gun streak in a game. Ah shit. That's right, your glide bomb or paratroopers will attribute fuck all to your mission for this streak. Not that they do anything useful most of the time anyway, so it's going to be all about how well you can handle yourself in 25 gunfights. That's a lot. You need a meticulously thought out plan of action. What are you going to bring to the table to say fucking come ahead and win that battle of wits 25 times? Let's start out with the divisions. We've already hinted that Armoured and Expeditionary are no-goes, so that leaves us with Infantry, Airborne and Mountain. Infantry, I'd avoid it. You're going to need an element of stealth about you, and infantry just isn't going to chat you up that way. Sure, you're going to get an extra attachment and more ammo for your gun, but you'll find out soon enough how much of a scrounger you need to be to get the V2, so scrap that. Next up is Airborne, and it'll flirt with you with its suppressor for SMGs, which is extremely viable, not just for the top players, but I mean the psychos who can put together high kill streaks up close and on the move, because this division also gives you quicker movement speed. But let's be honest, will most of you be moving that much if you're going for a 25 gun streak? I don't think so. Airborne likes the bad boys, and while it has some redeeming features, it'll be heartbreak when someone hears your feet as you whiz around the map and shoots you in the back. I personally think you're far better off with Mountain, which is an absolute heartthrob for anyone going on high streaks. Be hidden from enemy recon planes and player controlled streaks. Yes, have silent movement. Oh, I'm in love. That's the trump card, folks. Not just reduced noise while moving, silent movement. No running about with fucking brick sandals on your feet, but instead gliding around the place like with socks on a wooden floor. Not even the player with the 500 quid headset and the 250 quid mix amp to go with it will hear you manoeuvring about the map. Now that's sorted, let's look at your basic training or your perk. I personally only had 2 clear front running options. Ordnance, which lowers your score streak cost. No, it doesn't make the V2 rocket less than 25 kills, so what's the point? Bear with me, we'll get back to this. Secondly, Primed, which gives you 1 extra attachment for your gun, excellent, and reduces your flinch when you're shot. Ever wondered how you're in a 50-50 gunfight locked on target, take a hit and suddenly you're basically shooting at the fucking sky? Yeah, that's flinch, it's a bastard, so reducing that by a significant amount is going to give you an advantage over anyone not using it. Basically, if I see you first, you're a dead man. Now let's talk weaponry. I'll mention the SMGs first in case you're going down that route. I tried the PPSH Type 100 MP40 and they could only take me so far, quite literally because you couldn't engage with anyone at range, which is quite a few kills you'll be missing out on, so I think it's narrowed down to 2 rifles which can get the job done. The STG is an all singing all dancing rifle, especially with rapid fire, which makes it another animal altogether. Get a grip on that to control the added recoil with rapid fire, and you've got an extra attachment with primed if you've got that on, so anything will do. If not the STG, then I'm sure you've seen and heard about the B8R. Even after it was nerfed, it's still a bit of a monster, so you can't really go wrong with it. Myself though, I went with the STG Red Baron that I have to pilot me to this killstreak. You can take a bouncing Betty on this flight if you wish, it's up to you, and as for score streaks, I'd honestly say it's recon plane and nothing else. I started my journey for the V2 using the recon and anti-recon plane, but that second streak is just an extra button to press in game that you really don't need, especially with the mountain division. I'm telling you, recon plane only, and with ordnance you'll be calling in these planes every minute. Having enemies on the map constantly will make your life a whole lot easier. Whew, we're getting there, we're getting there. The last thing before we jump into a game is to decide which game we're going to actually play. Again, we have 2 options. Domination is an obvious choice, the matches last long, the spawns and enemy locations are pretty predictable. I could see you launching a V2 rocket in here, not gonna lie, but I think you'll find free-for-all to be an excellent contender if you're willing to put in the time, learning the spawns and so on. The only bad thing about FFA is once you die past 5 kills, the dream is over. Locking down one area of the map with tactical waiting, not camping. Camping would be sitting in one spot aiming down sight for an eternity. Nah, you want to be on the move, in a confined space, waiting for the next challenger to appear. And what you'll find is it'll be the same challenger a lot as they desperately seek that revenge kill. Some players just can't handle it, they have to get you, but you need to be sharp and ready for them at all times, and if you are, they'll feed you most of your 25 kills alone. Hours of practice got me to the stage of getting 10 kill merciless medals in my sleep, but from 11 to 13 kills I'd hit a brick wall and succumbed to the revenge seekers. More hours were needed, more volume in my headset was needed as I began to sound tour on a level people thought wasn't possible. It was beyond hearing. I'm sticking out my tongue at my screen as I began to sense enemy players like a snake in the grass, left, right, up top. They couldn't handle it. I'm scrounging weapons up off the floor like they're a juicy steak, and boy am I hungry. Suddenly 13 kills became 15 and then 17, and then I smashed the glass ceiling. 20 kill streak, oh my god, I'm 5 kills away from immortality, but suddenly my body starts to tense up, my fingers feel numb. Am I having a heart attack? 21 kills, I'm so close but I'm not thinking clearly. Watch your back, Marley, watch your... Damn. That was a tough one to take, but when you learn, you never really lose. I learned that I have to keep my composure and stay vigilant, otherwise this rocket will never be launched. We go again. Look at the bodies of this one guy piling up. He's not just feeding me kills, but he's also feeding me ammo or fuel for the Red Baron. Super Mario here is next for the revenge treatment. I kill him down low, up top. I could be anywhere and I can hear him coming from a mile away. He even tried to grenade me out of here. That's no happening, mate. Don't care if you're creeping around a corner either. That's a 20 kill streak. Oh, make that 21. Cool heads are needed now, but that's not really possible when this frantic music kicks in. 2 kills away from the promised land. There's players running into my face and dying, but not by my shots, and I'm getting shot at, but I don't know where from. Breathe, Marley, breathe. Get your health back. It's fucking Super Mario again. One more kill and he's hardly gonna quit now, is he? Where is he? My heart's about to explode out of my chest. Where the hell is this guy? I can't take this suspense, so I retreat back up the stairs before...
Captured a V2 rocket! It's ready for launching captured V2 rocket! Cook those krauts!
We made it. We were an inch away from having our head taken clean off, 1 kill away from the streak, but we made it. Not gonna lie, it's a little anticlimactic watching someone else's play of the game after you've just destroyed the competition with a V2 rocket, but it is what it is. Call of Duty World War II? completed it, mate. Thank you all for watching, and shout out to the notification squad tuning into this action as quick as they can. If you'd like to be a part of the squad, hit that wee bell icon when you subscribe to the channel. A like on this video is appreciated more than most because of the sheer blood, sweat and tears poured into making this video for you. Let's go for loads of likes, and do be sure to comment what you think of the V2 rocket killstreak if you've got one, and also let me know what videos you'd like to see from me in the future. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.